Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. I can hear you, but I cannot see you at this moment in time.
Oh no. Why not?
I think down at the bottom, you sometimes have to start the video, potentially.
Ah, yeah.
Yay!
Wee.
Woo!
Woo!
And now we've got Polly in a kind of stationary position. Oh, yeah, it might be working.
Polly.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you need to click start video at the bottom of the screen.
I see.
This is so good. Oh, there we go.
Can you tell it's our first time?
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad so far. Oops.
I think Jenna's trying.
I know, that was my fault. I didn't realise. I must have, because I sent the link earlier. I don't know. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing with this either. I think it had, so poor Jenna was like, ah. Oh well, you'll be along in a minute. Is the sound okay at your end?
A bit crackly for me. But
is it a bit crackly, dear?
Is that just yours, Polly?
I might, if it's not doing it to you, yeah, I might get a pair of earphones.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Oh, jealous. Polly's on the wine.
Oh my God, I'm on the coffee.
I'll have a wine later, but technically I'm working, so I better behave myself.
Right.
Just now. Oh dear, where's Jenna? This is worrying. I sent him the same thing. Hopefully he got it. Nobody's commented on the amazing backdrop so far. I mean, come on, guys.
Oh, it's very good. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not with it today. I thought I had COVID, but my test came back negative, so I've got something, but I don't know what.
Was it a proper PCR?
Did you throw his computer across the room yet?
I don't know. He's not here yet.
Isn't it? He's fashionably late. No.
Let's go and have a check on Facebook. No, he's gone pub or something.
I thought you said he'd already been at the pub. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, probably.
He'll be getting an adult to help him.
No. Oh well. He's missed it. Missed the chance. He has.
He might pop on.
He will. We'll just chat without him. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm recording this, obviously.
Obviously.
You
know, we were warned about that as we signed up. Yes,
well, you see, that's why I always have to mention it, even though it would be a bit stupid if I didn't bother recording it, and would be futile, really, would it not? I'm writing it all down. Maybe that's what it is. Right. So how are we all? We all good?
Awful. But thank you for asking.
Yeah, dear, you're smitten with something that's not good. What's did you go for a PCR test? Sorry, this isn't very rock and roll, but I'm just interested.
Yeah, I went. Yeah, I went yesterday because I woke up with a fever, and then I got my result back at like 10, but I just feel dead. And then I'll start getting a sore throat today. And work, we're like, oh, we hope you're feeling better. Here's a list of things to do when you come into work tonight. I'm not coming to work tonight. Are you stupid?
Well, especially because there's a good chance these tests are half the time wrong anyway. So I just.
Oh, right. Well, I kind of thought that because everyone I was with, like a load of people I was at the pub with the other week, they've all, like within the week, they've all tested positive, every single one of them. And I'm the only one that hasn't. I feel just as crap as everybody, but mine came back negative. So I don't really know.
I think
that's
I would see.
Invincible, mate.
I'm bloody not.
Yeah, I think I'd give it till tomorrow, and if you feel crap, I think I'd be going to get a wee retest just to be sure, because you know. Yeah, and how are you, Polly? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. As well as can be expected under circumstances. Been a nice couple of days, hasn't it? Yeah, I just sent Jenna the link. He's not got the link yet. So, right.
Probably does, but he doesn't know how to work a computer.
Yes, he's waiting for Carmen to sign into his emails. Just went out into the centre of Leeds yesterday, and it was a bit weird seeing everybody, like people.
Don't rub it in, because I'm still in lockdown capital of the UK here. You know, we've not advanced to pubs
It's a bit weird though. It's really weird. I can't relax.
I don't like it at all.
No, if people come too close to me in Aldi, and here comes Carmen.
Here we go.
Is she more interesting than Jenna? We'll just keep her on.
She's more able to get on Zoom for damn sure. There he is.
I heard that, Adam.
Damn, I thought you were on mute.
How
are you doing?
Just 1 second, right? Okay.
Hey.
How do?
Amazing. We're here.
Well, that was interesting.
I think
how are you finding new technology, Jenna?
I think this could be the future, you know.
Talking faces on the screen. What a time to be alive.
Once I've mastered text messages, we might move on to email next.
I think so.
Are you still on the typing where you have to press the button 3 times to get C? Is that like your kind of phone?
It's got like a My First Mobile with really big.
I don't even know how to put the spell check on.
Well, that explains a lot.
Doesn't to me. It doesn't for me though, does it?
No.
Oh dear. Well, that's nice to see you anyway. I like your wallpaper. That's very pretty. That's not very rock and roll either, but you know.
No, but
is it a curtain? No, it's a wall.
No, it's wallpaper. Yeah, birds and butterflies and trees.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Don't put it up for us.
There you go.
Rock and roll it is.
Yeah.
Quite right. He's a useful chap. So, what have you all done today on your bank holidays that you've had and we've not?
I've been in bed.
I can see this is going to be the theme of this.
I've been to a friend of Brody's parents for drinks and food.
Very civilized.
I was looking after everybody's cats because lots of people I know have gone away. So I had to walk 3 miles because my mum took my car and to feed everybody's cats. And then I came home and did some gardening.
Ew.
Yeah, obviously what we actually mean is that we've been snorting coke off strippers' tits all day in the sunshine. Obviously, that's what we really mean.
Oh, yeah.
That's clearly what it is.
Then I've been in bed all day.
Tending to his marijuana pants.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Very, very boring. We all need a bank holiday and it's sunny and it's nice just to not do out in it.
Well, yeah. Well, we don't get this one because Scottish people need to have 2 days at New Year to recover. So we have to give up May the 28th for the sake of the 2nd of January. Yeah.
I would give up May the 28th to have 2 days off at New Year.
Yeah, that's a much more sensible idea.
Yeah.
It's quite pleasant actually. Yeah, but it's not so pleasant today though, driving to work when everybody else is off. But you know, it's the way it goes. Yeah, thanks for your consideration. So have you been missing your live streams, Polly? Because I was getting quite used to that on a Wednesday night.
I wanted to stop it before it became a bit of a chore. So I wanted to not carry on when it was getting light outside, and now I practice for the Spangles on a Wednesday night.
That makes a change.
Yeah. What's that?
Hey?
What's practicing?
That's the bit where we come into that little room and everybody shouts at you.
Oh, right. Yeah. Play that beat.
That's the one. Play one of your 2 beats, a fast one and a slow one.
What a shame. Yeah, do they always abuse you like this, Jenna?
We all just take the mickey out of each other so much. It is just one slag fest.
Ooh.
Interesting. That's back to the strippers comment of earlier. Anyway.
Slagging each other off.
We've
just
had a
to
few
clarify.
comment on Facebook things where me and Ben are basically going backwards and forwards, and people are like, "What's going on in the Spangles? Ben and Polly are proper giving each other shit on Facebook."
This is what a band looks like when you're actually mates and you can actually take it, and you're not just Jim and James from down the road, and you're like, "Oh, we need a drummer. Let's get Chris because he's okay," but James doesn't like Chris because Chris is a bit of a dick, and then no one actually likes each other. Like, this is what an actual band is like when you're
calling you two bandmates crumbly old bastards every 2 days on Facebook. That's what a real band does.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got to be comfortable in you know, your relationships to be able to get away with that. So I suppose that's that's quite nice.
No, absolutely.
That's how it was when it started. It wasn't really about much more than just having a laugh with each other, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it was that when the Main Grains were on tour with Ryan Hamilton. It was a decent tour, but
challenging in places. I think the diplomatic way.
Yeah, the mood was quite low throughout, except for me, Ginner, and Polly in the back of the van, like a bunch of schoolgirls, and then we were like, we should probably do a band at some point
because we're really enjoying this and having a right good time, and everybody else seems to be a bit miserable.
Yeah.
So we went off and did it on our own, and we generally had a lovely time doing it.
Oh, bloody lovely.
Fantastic. The thing is, obviously you all get on and you all have a great laugh, but does anyone actually sort of take a kind of leadership role in the band, or do you just all kind of like just chill and go on?
Yes, absolutely, yes. Me, yes.
Definitely. Yeah, totally. Ben, he's a slave driver.
Yeah, I roll with an iron fist.
He's a stickler for getting things right, harmonies and stuff like that, but that's good. You need someone to do that.
Sometimes he beats me. Usually an iron fist.
But no,
he does often look over at me and raise his eyebrows, glancing over to Polly.
I hope that's for my bass player, not my singing.
Not saying anything.
But yeah, that's kind of how we roll. Really, it was about having a laugh, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And no, I've gone back to the previous question there. Yeah, Ben's in charge because it's Ben's band.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking earlier, the worst thing about COVID has been that there has been no Spangles road trip footage, because that's clearly like the highlight of every tour is behind the scenes car journey stuff. And it made me think that you should do like a kind of, you know, film like Motley Crue or sort of The Dirt, but like the Spangles.
We can't because the guys from the comic strip have already made that film.
Oh yeah.
Bad news.
Call it more bad news.
Funnily enough, I actually went looking for all my footage today, and we think Dropbox have deleted all of it. So really? I think I had about 50 gigabytes of footage of every gig we've ever played, and it's all gone.
So I'll have to have a look on mine. But we did do some behind the scenes footage of our little trip to the studio.
Yeah. I've still got all that. And
I thought I'd probably got some stuff on a hard drive somewhere that you've sent me anyway, mate.
Yeah,
so we'll have some of that.
I don't want to give I don't want to give too much away, but I think when we do the next album, I am going to try and make some kind of silly mockumentary around it, which will be a lot more effort than I probably realize at the time. And I'll regret to give. I'll regret it so much. But it'll be great.
Documentary though, with it, it'll just be the truth.
Yeah, but yeah, we can stretch the truth a little bit.
I don't think we need to, mate. It's real enough anyway when we're out there doing the things. Yeah, we missed that, but we've got start again in July, don't we?
Yeah, so, July.
What's in July? Where's that again?
We've got a gig in London with Steve V. Pierce and the Hooligans.
Yeah, that's on 10th of July.
10th, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we've got some more.
There's posters on the Facebook page.
Yeah, Bannerman's, not Bannerman's, the Newcastle one.
Oh, that one that's not announced yet.
Oh, shit. Right. Yeah. Oh, this isn't going out now, is it?
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. Oh, yeah, when does this go out, Judith?
Probably not this Friday, because I'll need to do a bit of editing, so it'll probably be like a week on Friday.
Okay, so
it'll be announced by then.
Yeah, we're playing Trillions on Thursday, the 19th of August with Logos and Silverjet.
Oh, Logos definitely.
Yeah,
confirmed then. cool. Excellent. That sounds good. Because there's Blackpool as well, isn't there, in November? Just having a wee look at that.
Yeah, Rockforce.
Rockforce, that's it.
I think that's the 6th, Saturday the 6th.
Saturday, and we're at Sleaze, HRH Sleaze.
On 31st of August.
If you say so,
yeah.
I like the way you
Sheffield
finish each other's
O2
sentences.
Academy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's how close we are.
Yeah, it's not just because we're idiots and we all only know half of anything.
Me and Gino.
They do. I just listen.
Yeah, me and Gino share a bed when we go away. We're like Eric and Ernie.
Do we? Yeah, you got an email. What's an email? I can't do text yet.
Gino's come back in again. Yes.
Oh dear. Yeah. Well, the Blackpool one is very sort of enticing because I take it the illuminations will be on at this point in time, and that would be a deal breaker clearly.
Actually, yeah, they will, won't they? If they're doing them this year.
Yes.
Probably that means we'll have to set off super early.
What is that weekend?
Yeah, it's a nightmare getting into when the illuminations are on.
Oh, we might just have to go the day before and just party.
Oh dear!
Oh no!
Not again.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, the humanity.
I'm sick of that. Sick of that. I am.
Yeah, we're all partied out after this year. So yeah, absolutely.
Going away and staying in a hotel. I'm sick of doing that sort of thing. Enjoying myself with my mates.
Oh, I know. And I was just thinking as well, Ben, I think you were directly responsible for live streams becoming a thing though before they had to be, because of course you used to do your was it Thursday night you used to watch?
Yeah, but I stole that idea off Matty James Cassidy. And I think Ryan Hamilton used to do it as well. I definitely didn't come up with the idea. I definitely stole it off somebody.
I'm sure you were the only one to have a washing stand though feature every week that I was obsessed with. So.
Yeah.
Oh, the washing stand.
Ben did a live stream during lockdown as well.
Yeah, I did one, but
yeah, you weren't into it, were you?
Oh, it's just not the same. It's just like it's soul destroying. Especially like when I was doing them before, like it was just fun. It was something to do. But there was actual gigs happening as well, like in the middle of lockdown when you can't do anything and all you want to do is go out and play a gig, and the only thing you can do is sit in this room and play to the corner. It was. I
hated them all because it was all acoustic, and I hate acoustic music.
Yeah, Polly, take that.
Ginna's been very supportive.
I did tune in for the odd bit, but I'm not a fan of acoustic stuff. So.
Just say what you think, Ginna. Don't hold back.
For me, it was like, please end lockdown just so I don't have to see all these acoustic performances.
Like I said, 100% behind me all the time.
But what a hero, though, raising all that money for charity. That's what I will say. Absolutely amazing.
Definitely.
Give me something to do.
Did you have a final total? Did you ever like tally up?
£5,000.
Sort of, was it? Amazing.
£5,000. It was about
£5,000.
86 or something. But yeah, over £5,000.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is good. And given that you were just sitting playing your guitar and boozing, it's not a bad way to do it, I guess. I was
quite. Do you know what was very weird? Was in the first lockdown, I had lost all my contracts. I wasn't working, so I split the money between me. I always said every week, but I was splitting it between me and the charity. First time I've ever filled my cupboards with food through music after being in the business for 30 years.
Say, he got paid more for his charity things than we get paid for gigs.
So that was quite nice. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm paid for being a musician. This is quite new.
Ish.
Well, yeah, no, not even being paid for being a good musician, just being paid for bumbling away through a load of shit covers and forgetting what my name is. Old school.
I did, yeah. The thing is, I had done a few daft live stream things. I totally get this whole sort of fear that suddenly goes through your head when you think, I think I've gone wrong. And it's the most horrible, like, try to get it back. Feels like it takes about 20 minutes.
I think the success of my live streams was the fact that I managed to quieten that part of my brain. When it was going wrong, there was just another part of my brain just keep going, keep smiling, have a drink afterwards and pretend it never happened. Meanwhile, he's texting me going, it don't go like that, you prick.
They're not the words.
They're not the chords.
Making my songs. They're not the chords. How can you
That's
not
not
know
even
the
same
chords?
song.
But yeah, good times. Let's never do it again.
So, you must be, well, obviously, have you been watching any of the kind of big, global transmission stuff? I take it everybody watched the Wild Hearts one.
Are we frozen?
Oh, are we frozen?
Who's frozen? Are you frozen, Ben?
I don't think so.
No, it's just you.
I think we've lost you.
That'll be helpful.
Oh no!
To be fair,
I think you've got
all right, guys, you're doing all right.
All right, lads. Chin and all that.
Oh yeah, juice.
I don't know what to do.
I thought you were drinking Lemsip or something.
No,
you do look like you've been through the fucking mill a bit there, mate.
Yeah, I don't feel great.
Thought you meant me then.
Well, you look surprisingly well, but yeah.
Wait, let's stop chit chatting because it's probably putting Judith off. Are you there, Judith?
Oh,
there you go.
Back.
We're back in the room.
Oh, my stupid Scottish internet can't deal with this. Obviously, it's like
I had heard that about Scottish internet.
I think we're still on 1G, just the one.
Oh my god,
that's what we call it down here. Hey.
What did you talk about when I was away? What did I miss?
We were just basically chit-chatting about bollocks, which is 90% of our actual conversations. And then Ben told us off for chit-chatting in case you were still recording it.
Well, no, clearly
Iron Fist, he is an Iron Fist.
Can you actually imagine me trying to be the sensible one?
Well, no, because it happens. Me and him are giggling it back at van like a pair of Chinese washerwomen.
Who's driving if you're in the back of the van then?
Well, I should be, but that's obviously when you step in and be quite sensible. Nobody's driving this van.
It's not a bloody Tesla. Get back in the front.
Anyway, sorry, where were we, Judy?
Who knows? Who absolutely knows? Right, so of course, the other thing that I constantly mention on Facebook, and it's a bit harsh, is like when anybody mentions anything about like Ben on stage, and then I mentioned the slip at the Brickyard, because it's still it's up there with my highlights of everything that's ever happened in life. The fact that you fell and got up within about 3 nanoseconds.
It was amazing until the day after, and then this entire side of my body just was killing me, and I was limping to the van, and I was like, oh my god, I feel awful. What happened last night? And someone showed me the video, and I'm like, oh, I remember now.
I remember that.
I don't know how I got through that song. It was killing at the back. I was laughing so hard. It was once I realised he was okay, obviously.
Yeah.
It was so.
We were all worried about the 335 more than we were
worried
about.
If you watch the video, like I land flat on the front of the guitar. Like if I'd have been a little bit, that could have gone wrong.
Yeah, it must have landed flat.
Yeah.
I also found it. I watch a lot of Fail Army and shit like that, and it just up in one of them compilations.
At least we'll be famous
it was
for
like
something.
Guitarist fails, and there was like them guys swinging the things around and it flying off, and then all of a sudden there was kaboom! Fucking hell, it's Ben!
It was really good.
It comes up once a year anyway.
It was like you had wheelies on. Wheelies.
It was. And what he'd actually done was he's got a big cable, gathering the cables, hadn't you, that are all in one like big tube.
I did, yeah. Well, it was
until that night.
It was one of these. It's like these braided cables, which are like super smooth and sleek. And I had it running the wrong way over the stage, because normally we play really small stages. It's a pretty big stage at the Brickyard. So I just had it set up how I normally do. And I just stepped on it, and the floor must have been like wet or slippy or something.
I think you just rolled. On the top of it, and it just proper like Tom and Jerry cartoon styling.
It did all happen within about 0.5 of a second. So it's hard to really break down how.
And then I think it was a banana sniggering like Muttley behind me. Okay, I don't know how I managed to keep going.
Well, luckily I didn't see it, did I?
No, you didn't see
it. I just heard the guitar go off, and I turned around, and you're just like.
I just saw his feet fly up in the air. It's like, what the hell?
My friend was really upset as well because he'd just gone to the toilet and he missed it. I was like, you missed this.
At least the video's there. You get a yearly reminder.
You can always look back and remember.
Yeah.
Have you had any other disastrous things happen on stage maybe not to that extent, of course.
Not really. We've been quite lucky.
It was that time in Glasgow where the stage was like about as deep as I am tall, so most of that was taken up by the drum kit.
Was this at the icebox by any chance?
Yeah. And every time Polly tried to walk towards me, his lead would get snagged on the bass drum mic, and he pulled the bass drum mic out of the bass drum. The sound guy would run over.
It was my chain on me, wallet, wasn't it?
All your fancy stuff hanging off you, whatever. And after the first song, I was like, right, don't do that again. Like, be careful. What did he do the next song? He came over, pulled it out. Sound guy comes running over, sticks it back in. Don't do that again, Polly. What does he do the next song? Tries to walk over again. Pulls it out. I'm like, what are you doing?
All the time I'm stood there going, Tyler's over there.
Yeah.
I look cool, don't I?
I look cool in front of this guy I love.
This one of my musical heroes over there. I'll just keep walking past there. But then it was hanging off the actual chain on one point, wasn't it? As I walked back to where I was, it was actually hanging off the chain. And the soundman's just like, fuck these guys.
I got really mad at him as well, didn't I, at the start of the gig, because he kept turning everything up. And it was only a small room, and I was like, I'm not being funny, mate, but we're not Motorhead. Like, you can turn it down a bit. And he didn't like that.
No.
Oh.
And
then tell the sound man what to do.
But the Icebox was a lovely experience all round, really.
Yeah, it's a cool venue.
It's a really cool idea, and
a nice. Well, I mean, through lockdown, they've been doing so many good things as well, you know, and it's
they seem very community minded.
Yeah, I think it was concerning for a while because I think they were pretty worried about, you know, how things were going to work out, and but as far as I know, I think they're still going and they've been doing loads of good things. So
it's nice Banners did the same, didn't they? Banners have managed to weather the storm too. Bannerman.
They seem to be.
He was doing his live stream thing where he was filming bands in the room on their own and then putting them out back on the room again the next night or whatever.
Yeah,
quite a nice idea.
It's a lovely venue as well. Actually, it's just my kind of nice, dark and dingy type place.
One of our favourites. We always wake up regretting our life decisions when we played a Bannerman.
I definitely did last time. I was in the
that
middle
was
of
a Buckfast, wasn't it?
Oh.
I was absolutely
another amazing Scottish achievement.
Oh, it's incredible. Until the day after.
And then we found out it wasn't vegan.
Oh no!
Oh, what's it got in it? Fish guts.
Everything. Probably got like dried banana, but elephants in it or something. No, it's something to do with the fining process, I think. But it's not one that I would have considered being a high class kind of. But it's monks, isn't it?
That's just monks, isn't it? Yeah.
It's monks, isn't it?
High class from monks.
They put all sorts of shit in their drinks.
Yeah, they've always got elephants hanging around those monks. Honestly, what they like.
They have. You can't actually join a monastery unless you bring an elephant with you.
Well, you got to use it to crush all the grapes to make the wine that they.
Ben knows.
There's too many grapes. You can't do it with people feet. You've got to use elephants.
I suppose they could use their trunk as well. Anyway,
we've digressed.
Don't be silly. You can't use an elephant's trunk to crush grapes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, God, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Next.
Have I slipped into another
I mentioned?
Parallel universe here.
I'm still.
We talk about music again.
Yeah. What were we here to talk about music? All right, okay. Right. So, is there any new merch or anything coming out in the near future?
We just did a big merch thing, didn't we?
Yeah, we just put out just the logo and stuff because we'd never done it. It's it's cool and
just a classic t-shirt look.
Yeah, so that if anyone's ever looking at the merch table, I'm like, oh, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like it. Like, how can you not like just the logo? And they've sold awfully. So please go to thespangles.bandcamp.com and buy 7 t-shirts. That'd be great. Thank you.
We did get some really the
polo shirts sold well, didn't they?
The polo shirts were great. Cool. Yeah.
They make you look
did
like
it not have the logo
landlord. It's got the logo there, but tiny, but it makes you look like a landlord in an East End pub. It's great. Like, you can be a Spangles fan and an instant racist.
So if any of you guys out listening tonight are racist and want to support the Spangles, please buy a polo shirt.
I want to be a landlord.
What I actually meant was you look like a racist rather than actually being like one. And then the raglan sleeved ones as well. Have they not sold very well?
No, nothing has. No one's got money though, have they? Well, I mean, my intention was we have them at gigs anyway. It wasn't. I didn't think we were going to sell bucket loads anyway.
No, we just thought we'd get a load of good stuff to sell at the gigs, didn't we? While we were bored.
When they eventually happen again.
Yes. Because we'd gone off and done that AP, and it seemed a bit weird not to have merch going on with it as well. But we didn't want to really. Well, Ben was just like, let's just do the logo.
Yeah,
and I think they're great.
I
have bought them. I've got a hat, so I've got a polo shirt, and I've got a baseball shirt.
Do you wear them all at once?
I was going to get an Arrington next year.
Yeah.
We haven't done
Red Ducks.
Is she gone again?
Oh no!
Oh no! We were too funny. It ruined our internet.
Nobody knows now.
Oh, this is terrible.
She's still hanging in there.
I'm still there.
Cyber snippies.
Well, Judith, can you hear me?
No, I am here.
One tap for yes, two taps for no.
It says my internet is unstable.
Emailed me like all this stuff I had to do tonight. I was like, no.
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 There she is.
Hello.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Oh no. Have we muted her?
Hey?
Oh no. Is that it?
Is that it?
Yep.
I don't know why it decided to mute me, just out of badness, clearly.
Right.
It had enough. It was like, right. She keeps disappearing.
Took it personally.
And these people she's talking to are idiots.
Jenna literally. Oh no, it's back.
Jenna's gone. Yeah.
Like elephant's feet. I've had enough of this.
Oh man. Right. So I don't know where on earth we've got to. Oh yeah, I had a really, really serious question. I wanted to ask you a snog, marry, avoid, right? Which is nothing to do with music. But So okay, Morrissey, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Gail from Coronation Street.
Jesus.
Who's going first?
Right,
I'll do it. What is it? Snog, marry, avoid, or snog, marry, kill?
So, I've got avoid, but if you want to kill, I mean,
I'll do avoid, right?
Yeah, it's a bit less aggressive.
I'll snog Gwyneth Paltrow. I'll marry Morrissey because he's probably got the most money, and I don't know who the other person was, so.
Gail from Coronation Street. How could you not know?
I'm going to snog Gail and get it out of the way. I'll marry Paltrow and I'll avoid Morrissey.
I'd marry Paltrow, snog Morrissey,
and avoid Gail.
Avoid Gail. I'm sorry, Gail.
Yeah. You're probably right. Morrissey came out of that not bad, actually. I thought everybody would have been like, I'll avoid him.
He got one of each, didn't he? There we go.
Yeah.
Bless him. He used to be so good as well, but anyway, that's another story.
I'd just snog him and then kick his head in.
I loved him on The Simpsons, though.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know. I thought he used to be able to take himself with a little pinch of salt, but I'm not sure he does that now. I think he's a bit...
I thought you meant Neil Morrissey.
Well, would it have been the same answer, or would you have changed it?
I'd have married Neil Morrissey.
Yeah, I know you would. Yeah, probably the same.
Good. Oh, sorry, I forgot my amazing thing I was going to mention about your merch. I was saying you should have definitely gone with the Spangles bed linen, with the old tagline of "You could go to bed with the Spangles." Yeah, I'm available to do your merchandising if you need.
Yeah. I think we should do that.
I reckon if we release them, we would sell 3 sets, and they would be to me, Ben, and Ginna.
Just don't put the logo on them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We did actually look up Spangles on eBay when we first started, and there was an original packet of Spangles on there for £89.
You don't want to eat them.
You don't want to eat them.
No.
Especially not if they're the...
What do you
really
mean
horrible.
it's too late? What do you mean it's too late? What'll happen?
All the side of your hair falls out and you get this kind of beaker thing going on.
Yeah, but Spangles probably would just live forever, the amount of E numbers in them anyway. I don't think you know.
They were just solid nuclear war of sugar, weren't they?
I think so, pretty much.
Boiled sweet with like...
I don't even remember them having a taste. I think they were
they
just
go a bit gooey though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, have you ever eaten a boiled sweet that's like been sat in your car for too long?
Go gooey on the outside.
You'd never got the wrappers off them, would you?
No, exactly.
And then you'd have had to scrape all that weird sludgy stuff off before it was actually a boiled
To be fair,
sweet.
you could probably use it as a weapon.
But what? Tube of Spangles?
Yeah.
What you assaulted with, sir? He came at me with a tube of Spangles.
He came at me with Spangles. He was mental.
And then he tried to eat the evidence, but he couldn't get the wrappers off.
Oh, crazy.
Anyway, enough of our comedy sideline. That's what we're going to do when all this goes wrong. We're just going to have a sitcom that features the three of us.
It'd be great. I would watch it, definitely. So yeah, I was going to say, if you were, I don't know why, again, this is another random question, but if you were to create your dating profiles, what words would you use to describe yourselves?
Polyfluid.
I love these questions. You're just like
polyfluid, pissed up chancer, vegan soy boy.
Soy boy.
Soy boy. I got
so
called
all you
the soy
lactose
boy.
Intolerant ladies can get it on with Mr. Fluid.
Soy boy. There's no dairy in me. Which, oh no, I'm not going down that road. Yeah, that would be mine. Legend in his own lunchtime.
What mine would be? Ben Marsden. I'm all right.
Here to have a nice time.
Mine would be knackered old twat, bad back, but dodgy ankles.
Volatile.
Yeah. Would like
may require some assembly.
Would like to meet someone with Zimmer frame to help me get about.
I think you'd be absolutely like drowning in Hungarian ladies looking for a young man with a similar kind of speed. We shouldn't laugh about Jenna's back. It nearly ruined everything last year.
Yeah.
It's all right now, though. So
is it surviving?
NDS.
It's all right.
Yeah, all good.
We've done 3 practices and he's not had to have a day off work yet.
Yeah.
That's
all good.
Yeah.
Perfect. So is there anything you would like to say, anything you'd like to promote, or I know we've talked about your gigs, but is there anything else you would like to say?
It's like everybody else, we're a bit on hold because we haven't been able to do anything, but we are definitely a long way. We're writing an album.
Cool.
Ben's writing an album and I'm adding the old song.
So I'm going to put my 2 beats on it.
Yeah, that's what we do. Ben goes, I've got this song, it's got some lovely harmonies in, make sure you learn them or I'm going to beat Polly again. Gina, play that one beat that you like, but the fast one. Polly, try not to be too complicated, you're not good enough. And let's get in the studio with Draper.
Oi! That's you that says that. I'm the one that was like, I've been writing more bits. I want you to do these bits. Will you do these bits, Polly? And you're like, oh, I'm not sure I'm good enough. I'm like, practice then.
Well, that's the one thing that lockdown has taught me, is that you can get better at doing something if you do it more than once a week.
Really?
Wow.
Nearly 50. Nearly 50.
Have you thought about writing papers on this? I think people need to know about this, Polly.
Well, frankly, it was such a revelation to myself. I've actually applied to the Nobel Prize.
We have got the covers EP for download, haven't we?
Yeah. If you go to thespangles.bandcamp.com, you can buy some merch. You can buy the newest EP. Boys Just Want to Have Fun, which is where we did 4 covers from like 80s. Like, the word female fronted is looked down upon now, but my
Some of
brain
our favourite
is
female artists.
yeah, Ben brain no work properly today, but yeah. And it's very good. It's
Wild. There's Kim Wilde on it, Transvision Bam, the Bangles, and Joan Jett.
Yeah.
We wanted to do a whole EP of songs that were written before Ben was born.
It's not hard.
And me and Ginny used to go out in shiny jackets to chat girls up.
Well, I have that EP,
that EP was really helped us all out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just going off and doing that.
We managed to get in and record it during the break in the two lockdowns, didn't we? And
we hadn't really, we'd practiced them a few times before lockdown happened. But then Ben was like, "Oh, fuck it, let's go do this anyway." Because obviously Ben's like can like learn stuff like that, and he was like, "Let's go do it anyway." Me and Ginny were like, not really sure about that.
Oh, the covers though, you listen to it, you go, how's that song go? Oh, like that.
Yeah, that's how your brain works.
Yeah.
So we went.
It's all right, you can practice your guitar at home.
Yeah, you sat there getting kicked
out for playing cushions on sofa. How does it go?
Well, actually, we went in and we did it, and it was so relaxed, and Draper was so just into the idea of having us there and having a laugh and all that sort of stuff, and it just all came together. And it sounds like what it was. I think it sounds like three blokes
wanting to have fun,
just having fun in the studio.
Those boys just wanted to have fun.
We did, yeah, and it was great. And I think we probably would have done that if nobody had bought it, because we were just like we needed to go do something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think that's just what everybody kind of needed last year. That's about the extent of it, just something to cheer everybody up. So it did that for sure.
And you said you've got it, Judith, yeah?
I've got it, yes, I have it. So and I'll be playing.
Which is your favourite track?
Do you know what I was listening to before I came on, and I was going to play it in the show, was the cover of Two Tribes, but after I started playing it, was it a live cover?
I don't know that one.
No, we've not done it.
No, we haven't done it.
That's bizarre.
There's somebody out there pretending to be us doing 80s covers. No, we've never done Two Tribes. It's an idea, like.
Well, I think somebody's got it covered. That's so weird then. I'm sure it was the Spangles. And that's why I was a bit confused, because I thought, I've not heard this before.
Whoever they were, they must have been very good, though.
Yes. Devilishly handsome singer.
Yeah.
Holly, I could have sworn it was you singing, so that is weird. I'll have
when you
to
say that's your giveaway,
because
I don't sing in the Spangles.
Yeah, you do on this EP though. You sing a bit on the Bangles.
I do sing on the Bangles, on the Spangles, Spangles.
Oh, the Bangles by the Spangles, done by the Bangles.
Spangles. Oh, well, guys, I'm going to go, because thank you very much for spending some time on here for the time that it did work without breaking.
Good luck editing this to get a decent video.
You'll probably get about 4 minutes or something.
Doesn't know what any of the words you just said mean.
Yeah, we wrote him a list of things out to say.
Edit.
I'd like to thank Ben and Polly for having me in the band.
There we go. Did you email him, right?
I had to get Brody to tell me what he said.
Oh, guys.
Well, this is going to go on to cement our reputation as serious artists.
That's it. Oh, who needs serious? Well, I'll be playing some of the songs and putting it all sort of, the whole Zoom chat thing can go out, but I'll abridge it for the radio.
Don't play Two Tribes, it's not us.
I know. I'll just maybe have to go on and take that out of the show.
We've got 2 weeks, lads, come on.
Could be a new exclusive for my radio show.
There you go, you can play bass, I don't even need to turn up.
I could see you in the Frankie kind of attire, Polly, I think definitely as well. I think you could rock something like that. Okay, well, thank you very much. And
thank you.
I hope you don't have COVID. And
oh my God, same.
Yeah, back to bed with you, Marsden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let him sit in bed.
Yeah, sending hugs, Ben.
Oh, cheers, guys.
You big puff.
All right, people, have a nice rest of your bank holidays.
And you.
See you in a bit. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye. Bye.
I don't know how to turn it off. There we go.
Stay on for another while.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.